Well, hi guys and gals. It's the next day. I think this is September the 3rd. My oldest sister's birthday today. She's 82 years old. We're going to take the Goofy cart for another ride. I did a little investigation and found out that the spark plug on the left side of the motor was fouled, and we were only running on one cylinder. And then I thought back and I remembered that, let me walk around to the front here. I'm using my cell phone to do this because I have my regular camera mounted up on top. Gotta love the use of wire ties, don't you? I remember the last time as I was coming toward the end of my ride, the spark plug wire had come off on this side, and I guess from running that last little bit, probably half a mile, it fouled the plug. So what I did was I started it and I pulled the plug wire off, and as I pulled it off and gave it more resistance, it makes the spark jump hotter and longer, and it started firing. So I replaced that spark plug. I have subsequently to the wire breaking last time replace the end on it. So we're good to go there. I'm ready to go again. So I'm going to jump in and I'm going to change my phone into my GPS, and we'll see what we can find. Hold on to your hats because here we go. Okay, let's do this. got another breakage this time, and I definitely got to fix the steering again. It's not working right at all. Hold on to your hats. Yeah, that's why I quit running. Quit going. We're still running, but the axle pulled out of my sleeve in the middle there, so it's not grabbing. The key is probably slipping here because this is still going but not turning the axle. I have a new axle coming because this one is bent a little bit anyway. GPS is lying. It definitely was going faster than it was last time, but we weren't doing 74 miles an hour. Ain't no way. No way, Jose. I'm guessing we're probably, I didn't get up to top speed because I couldn't control the steering. It was so sloppy. So we're back to the drawing board on that. It wasn't so bad last time. I don't know what's going on, but it was sloppy, sloppy, sloppy. Sorry for the shaky cam. We're back to the major slop again. But it seems to be turning in here. So where is the problem at? This bracket here's come loose or something. I can see one thing. This screw is sliding back and forth in the hole. I'm gonna have to drill another hole so that we have two of them, one going down this way and one going that way, to keep it from compromising. Now that makes a big difference right there. Yeah, that's most of my play right there. That, and figuring out what the problem is with this bracket down in here. I don't know if my weld broke down underneath there, but the most important thing is getting the axle back in. And we're going to have to get a better GPS system. Can't trust the one that we're using. So I have deduced that what happened here was that my outside key got spun out. I don't know if it wasn't in all the way or what, but it got spun out and bent the hub. That's the inside one, I'm sorry. I think that happened after the axles, the wheels started sliding out. Because here's the outside one, and it's still in good shape. However, if you look inside the cap, you'll see that the outside key came out when the wheels started sliding off the axle. It didn't ruin the hub. So I'm going to see what I have to do. I do know that my axle is bent to a certain extent, and we can see right here on the axle, well, maybe you can't see right here on the axle where it slid out of the axle groove. And so yeah, but that's not where it was originally. The wheel is all the way back in here. So the wheel was already sliding out when that happened. Slid out, the wheel started to tip evidently, and then spun that out when the outside one came off. These marks here from my using the vice grips. So we'll doctor that up a little bit, try putting it back together for now so I can do another road test. And I've got a different GPS set up on my phone, so maybe we get a more accurate reading this next time. Now hold on to your hats. We ain't done yet, because a fat lady ain't sung yet. I put a grade 8 bolt down there on my steering output shaft, and I put a nut on the bottom, which I didn't have before. I just had the bolt sticking down through there, and thought that that would do the job, but obviously it didn't. But I still got too much back and forth play here on my steering column. See, it goes forward and back here. See that? And what's happening is this is allowing it to go down. If I had another shim under here, it might not allow that to happen. That might take out some of my play too, because that's where most of my play is, right there. So I'm going to get another shim out, and we'll stick that. Well, it don't matter if it's on the bottom or on the top, as long as I take up that play. And I can see there's my play right there. See that? Slides up and down. That allows the shaft to go back and forth. So we'll put a shim in there to fill up that gap. Take care of that. I don't know if you could tell when I took off with this on the last road trip that it spun this rear tire in the dirt, because my driveway is just crushed stone. It had way more power than it did the previous run, and I could have gone a whole lot faster if my steering wasn't holding me back. Of course, it's probably just as well that I didn't, because I might have kicked that wheel right off while I was driving, and that might not have been a good thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all a learning experience, but I'm probably only going to do one more road test once I get this all put back together. I do have another axle coming. I think if I'm still puttering with this come springtime or in the middle of the winter, I may swap this back axle, this right half anyway, over to a 1-inch axle, and that side does all the drive work. No problem with the left side, which is just for the brakes. It's a learning curve for me, you know. Even new car engineers don't get it right the first time. Thanks for watching and following along on my journey. And we'll do one more road test, and then I think we're going to just work on cleaning it up, getting it ready for the car show. So thanks for following along. Bye now.